Sunday. Welcome to camp. It is time for A Link to the Past Randomizer, a Zelda game with Zelda sitting right here. Yeah, it's a little later than I would have hoped. Took a little bit of time to get everything settled here, but yeah, I probably won't be able to be back until next week Friday, so I wanted to make sure we got something in tonight. So let's go ahead, get started. Hope it's a decent seed here. And as always, we start at the sanctuary. That was not a great starting item. There. A little more volume, I like that. Hey Gordon, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I almost said Thursday. I don't know why I almost said Thursday. But it is Sunday. It is not Thursday. Alright, what is in Bonk Rock? A glove. Okay. And if it's giving me the glove right away here, I'm just gonna run back to the sewer room. This is 3 more quick items, and there might be something that helps along the way. Maybe a fire source, a sword, a mirror. A mirror would be good. Actually, we're not even going to use the heart piece tracker. That is really nice, though. Early glove and mirror. Now we can actually just do that, too. You hop in, you use the mirror. And the boomerang isn't really an offensive weapon, but it can be used defensively. Like that, just freeze those things in their place. Alright, what do we got from the tree pole? Heart, that is pointless. Alright, 20s though. I'll take this. Hey, come back here. I want the money. Gonna farm this a couple times. Hey, don't throw them over there and then run off. Let's see, I can get a third one. Maybe I'll grab one on the way out, and then we'll get the 4th in the forest. Okay, good. So this hopefully won't be an Agaseed. At very least, there's not a required item there. That could still be our Dark World access. Oh, very green. I love like if I can get enough. Actually, maybe I should keep doing this a little bit longer. Because if I can have enough money to hit Zora right away. Oh no, bush crab. Why? Like, if I can get Zora right when I go through there, that's gonna be perfect. Hey, stop stun locking me. Okay, so I can get the one down here in the forest. Then that should be enough for Zora. And, like, the bottle vendor and stuff. Okay, 582. There's gotta be a 20 drop somewhere. To get me over that 600 mark. Take the early bombs, even though you can get unlimited bombs from the Bonk Rock. So that's fine. Go, go, go. Wow, usually I bonk there when I'm running out. That was pretty lucky. So let's see, I want a minimum of 4. Yeah, 4 bombs. This is actually all I need. 1 for each of the bomb spots in CAC, and if I need more, I can go get I can hit the bomb hut. Oh, I can use the mirror down here to block clip. I never have the mirror this early. All right, early Moon Pearl. We are a hammer or another glove away from Dark World access. So excited about using the mirror, I kind of forgot that you gotta hit that thing. Oh wait, there's plenty of money under pots here. So I was initially thinking maybe I'll bypass Ice Rod Cave and stuff and just go right over to Zora, but at this point, what? Well, actually, maybe I could. Well, I'll probably still get Ice Rod Cave. It's not... I mean, it's not fast, but it's not terribly slow either. Especially with starting boots. Alright, that wasn't too exciting. There we go, that is Dark World access. In under 6 minutes. That's incredible. More bombs, alright. What? I'm carrying nothing. And I can't go in the door. What happened? Like, I'm soft locked there. I can't do anything. That was interesting. There, I can control again. What happened? I have never seen that glitch in all the, like, I haven't even seen someone reference that before. Like, not even in a random video. Hey, Yak, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I somehow managed to soft lock myself trying to get the black hole chicken, and I don't know what happened. Oh, ether, though. That could be important. I mean, it's not likely that it'll be required. Okay, good. Up to 10 bombs. I like that. Aside from that soft lock, which I'm guessing, I'm 99% sure that was my fault and not the game's. Oh, I like that. The new tracker kind of labels different... a flute? This new version of the tracker labels, it colors the different items, the different dungeon items on the tracker based on what you can possibly get. That's really neat. Right, that's just a $5. You have to go and reactivate that flute, though. Well, go and activate the flute. And I can just flute to 4 instead of save. Well, I mean, the save and quit probably couldn't hurt, but... Okay, there we go. See, with no hook shot, I can't really do Hera yet. What is this? I can get over to Spiral and Paradox, though, which is very interesting. The flute... That flute and the hammer put Spiral Cave and Paradox in logic. And Paradox is basically the most item-dense area outside of Ganon's Tower. It's 7 items in one room. Ow, nice shot. So I'm wondering if... I mean, granted, this seed has really been pretty generous at this point, so maybe these Sphere Zero checks will still have something. Like an extra heart piece. Whoopee. I'll take the 20. We still don't have enough for Zora and Kiki. Nice. They thought I was gonna run into the arrow again. Yeah, I mean, that was such a good shot, too. It just popped up out of the grass and boom. And I can't even be irritated with that. That was just impressive. Okay, good. That's the one I needed to get. In theory. I hate trying to use the hammer on these things, especially when you're looking up. Uh-oh. Okay, well now we're just gonna have to bomb these. And now I'm one hit away from being killed by the crabs. Alright, Mini Moldorm, what do you have for us? If that was a refill heart, a B. So Mini Moldorm Cave was absolute trash. I'm gonna see if I can get over to Ice Rod Cave. That's not what I was trying to do. And I guess that worked. Use the iframes to get through the pickles. How did I dodge that? Okay, these crabs do 2 hearts worth. That was way too close. Made it. Now, if I die on the way out, not that big a deal. Sorry, I thought I was gonna have to sneeze for a second there, so I muted the mic. I accidentally messed up my desktop audio, and then I didn't end up actually sneezing, and I completely forgot to do the setup for the water walk. Alright, I think we got it. Yep. That was close. If you get hit while you're in this state, though, and you don't have flippers, the game doesn't know what to do, and you end up soft locking, which we don't want. The cape, that could be necessary. I do have the Moon Pearl, so I don't have to keep my water walk state. If I didn't have the Moon Pearl, I could only get Waterfall Fairy items in there if I kept the water walk. But if you have the Moon Pearl, you can go out and hop back in. $100, okay, we'll take that. Definitely need to get up the mountain, though. I feel like Spiral or Ice Rod Cave is probably gonna have what I need. Wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I am just clearly not with it tonight. Alright, we're gonna flute to 8. Actually, let's flute to 3 quick. Got the bottle. Let's hit Sick Kid quick before I go back. Just bombs, okay. Like this one, if I can get a sword, the cape would make blind free. Otherwise, like if Burna would make blind doable, I don't want to do hammer blind. Alright, so we got a water walk. We got to set up a fake flipper now. Because what I was supposed to do there, instead of trying to go into Ice Rod, into the Waterfall of Wishing, I needed to do this. Just hit the teleporter. Go up, don't get hit by the fireball. Okay, we'll let that pass. Then you can go, if you got the Moon Pearl, you can go in, go out, come back in, and then it'll let you walk. Okay, so that was nothing, but we might get a freebie here. Oh, wow, a bee. Ooh, a fiver. Okay, so we can scout what's here. Oh, I love half magic, but I think we're going to be without that this seed. And it's good to know that's there just in case this ends up being like a one bottle Master Silverless. But the odds of that being relevant are minimal. Awesome. Actually, I don't think I can do Gary at this point either. Not with, if I had a sword, I could very easily go through and do some sequence breaks, but I don't, like, do the dark rooms and stuff, but I don't have anything that'll make dark rooms easier. Like, nothing that'll let me see where I'm going. Hey Emma, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope things are nice and calm there. Ow. Alright, let's check the 3 here before we head up the mountain. Alright, Green Pendant is in Ice Palace. Gonna have to skip Gary for now unless there's a sword in here. Another bottle. Oh, there's a sword, alright. Oh, get bears? That sounds quite horrifying. Alright, we're gonna sequence break Gary with our brand new shiny sword. Then we'll go up here, we'll get Paradox, we'll do Spiral Cave. And this is where logically, this is where stuff would seem to be. Because that opened up after I got the hammer and the flute. But there's also the Moon Pearl, which took us into the Dark World, which takes us into the Dark World. I'm trying to get better about making slightly educated skips. But in reality, I'm not gonna make those skips. I'm gonna come back and get everything. There's that sneeze, sorry about that. That was the one I turned off the mic for earlier, trying to catch. Heart piece, okay. It's kind of hoping there'd be something over there, because I want that hint tile. And there's also, I mean, Tower of Hera would be actually, it could be fire locked. I'll go this way and then we'll hit Tower of Hera after. And there's a chance, I mean, with how this seed has worked out so far, maybe we'll find Hookshot here. Maybe we'll find a fire source. If Hookshot is here, we don't even need a fire source. It'd be nice if black bears were like that. Well, I guess in 7 Days to Die, when you fight the big giant zombie bears, they're supposed to be a threat. They're not supposed to be easily scared. Really looking forward to 7 Days to Die 2.0. That releases on the 15th, I think? Okay, so it was not Spiral Cave. Let's try Paradox. I mean, I guess technically it could be Hera. Well, no, the hammer didn't give us access to Hera, the flute did. Why do I have this out? Oh, I could have walked in this door and saved time. That's why I had that out. Alright, so far we got a big old nothing on the mountain. I hate mini Moldorms. There we go, fire source. Wow. That's awesome. So now Hera is definitely beatable no matter what. I mean, we're gonna have to take the long way up, but I am so glad I went here first before going into Hera. Alright, that's just a heart container. We don't need this. So that's a fire source, even if it requires us to get the big key out of Hera Basement. We can do that. And I've got the hammer, so Moldorm actually shouldn't be too bad. It's the map. Alright, our first hint tile. Bombo, okay. That is actually really good. Knowing Bombos is in Mimic Cave is very big. Alright, the big key. Unless we don't find another item in here. Because one item is on the boss. Unless the item is locked in the big chest in the basement, we will not have to do Hera Basement. I would have loved to find Hook... Well, actually... No, I couldn't have found Hookshot there. It would have been nice to have Hookshot, though, because then I'd already be at the top. Wait. Oh well, this is hair. I shouldn't be losing that much health on Moldorm. Famous last words. Item? Biscuits. Come on, big chest. Because I'm gonna go back and... Even though there was some pretty awesome progression following the logic here with that fire rod. Item? Okay, good. Now we don't need to get Hera Basement. The basement has the compass. So we don't even need to go in the basement. Now I just gotta figure out what does it want me to do with that fire rod. I mean, Skull Woods is fully clearable now. Thieves Town is definitely on the menu, but I'd like to have... Well, I could go and buy more health. Oh boy. Getting ahead of myself here. I'd have to buy I'd want to buy some potions or something for that. Not like it's too difficult to buy potions at this point, though. I've got the flute. I can go to any bush crab and basically get unlimited money. Come on. Over here. Got him. Alright, that is our first Triforce piece at the 25-minute mark. I think first things first, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna flute back to 4, and we're gonna do some South Dark World checks. There's lots of density down here. Oh, landmine. And I can also pick up Cave 45. Oh, and I could do the arrow game, get more than enough money to buy a couple potions for blind. Then we could just finish Thieves Town while we're there without much of a worry. I like that idea. I threw that too early. That was your fault, Johnny. Somehow. Don't ask me why. Or how. The mitts. And a fire. And $300. Maybe we don't need to go and do the arrow game. Okay, so the mitts put everything in desert in logic. Alright, let's check find out what our red crystals are. Skull Woods and Pod. So let's see, we've got 4 dungeons that are clearable right now. Well, no, there's no Samaria. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna go this way. Get away from the moose. Oh, that also means that Smith Chain is in logic. Not as excited about that one. I will take the 50 though. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Yeah, I already paid Zora, actually. This is more than enough cash. And now I can just walk right up into the Dark World. That's pretty nice. I can walk right up into Village of Outcasts. Okay. 2 digs for a Master Sword? I'll take that. That's quite nice. Wait. Oh, that's easy. We'll bring the frog home. We'll leave purple chest. Actually, purple chest wouldn't be that difficult to do either right now. I've got the flute. Another bottle. I mean, I guess that's a good time to find a bottle. Missed. Sorry, weird bird chicken thing. Alright, 50, we'll take the extra money. Alright, so I am going to go do purple chest, but first we're going to go take our portal right here. That way when I flute back to 3, it'll be sitting right there. I mean, odds are there's so many different things I have available right now, it's very likely that Gary's lunchbox has absolutely nothing. Oh, I could have taken money from him. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. I officially look like an idiot, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, actually, I wanted this cash. Is that like 200 bucks? Actually, no, I'm not gonna do the desert stuff yet. First, we're gonna flute to 2, use all of our newfound money to buy 3 bottles of blue. And I've already got tempered, so Ganon's basically no concern at this point. Now we head back to 3. And we can do our Village of Outcasts checks and take care of Thieves Town. Then after this, we'll do Skull Woods. There's a couple mirror checks we can do over by like King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge. I still have Pyramid Fairy and Catfish. Alright, another heart. That's actually, I'm fine with that. Getting an extra heart before blind. I am not going to argue with that. It's going to run right through that guy. Wow, 11 arrows and no bow. What am I supposed to do? Just throw them? Alright. Here we go. I don't like Thieves Town, but really can't say no to it at this point. Even if there's nothing in here, it's still a Triforce piece. I mean, it's a longer dungeon, but I can get everything. Got the hammer, so everything can be picked up out of the basement. But there's only 2 items left, because 1 item is on the boss. Wish I had hook shot to... Oh, okay, there's the big key. And there's a small key, so unfortunately, basically all our items are buried in the back. But that's kind of what you expect. Nope, we're not going to pick up that heart. Save that before the boss. If I can have beams for blind, that would be a very big help. In this next room right here, this one, with the conveyor and the spikes, I didn't get the God Pixel. No, let me through. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Still got to get the deal with the grasshoppers though, and those hit very hard on blue mail. Alright, got one of them. And another one. Powder! I guess I could go do Magic Bat right after this then. Magic Bat is in Logic and it's in the area. So that could be where our next piece of progression is. We do know that Bombos is in Mimic Cave. Alright, so we got one more item left in here. Hopefully it's over here and we don't even have to go into the next room. The vanilla big key chest. And we're good. That is all the items in Thieves Town. And we have full health, at least for now. No thanks to that. Alright, so we'll have our second piece at about 37 minutes. Oh! Wait. Can I get into Ganon's tower? Actually, no, I don't think I can do that yet. I've got the hammer, but I need hook shot. And I need the bow to get upstairs. Listen to that tank. The fire shield putting in work. Easy game. All right, 2 Triforce pieces. Before we do anything else, though, Magic Bat. Let's see, after this, I still haven't done any of like the basement or escape or anything like that. But at this point, I've got other things I can do. Oh my god. Wow. So that was definitely required. That was following the logic. Now that opens up Hookshot Cave. That opened up Ganon's tower. So I think we'll do Skull. I'll do these checks over here, the mirror checks. Then we'll go do Desert. We'll go do Skull Woods. Then I think it's head up the mountain and go into Ganon's tower. Hopefully find a bow before then, because there's also like Super Bunny. There's okay, good. That's not required. I mean, there's things like Super Bunny, there's Hookshot Cave. There's a lot of other stuff that can be... Oh, wait, no, gotta keep going this way. There's a lot of other stuff that can be done over there. It's like I'm kind of paranoid not doing Escape or Dark Cross. There's 6 items that I'm not doing anything with right now. That could potentially be like a bow. Or, well, a bow would be the big one. Because that would open up the rest of Ganon's tower. But also, I mean, I've got all this other stuff. Do I really want to go and do something that would have been... That would have also put an extra huge batch of progression stuff in Sphere 0. So I feel like it's more likely that all of those items in Escape and the dungeon and everything are just nothing. I mean, that doesn't mean the seed couldn't have been extra stacked, but I'm just kind of playing the odds there. Alright, so let's go head over to Skull Woods. Hopefully we'll find the first... Oh? Actually, maybe I won't bother looking around the front. I'll just go straight to the back of Skull Woods. Then hopefully we don't even have to go into the front. I can steal my key. We've got this sword. This should be very nice for the Gibdos. Ow. Alright, I am gonna grab this item here. Alright. Hopefully this is like this or the item in the bottom there. Nope, that's just the map. Take a quick ride back. So we can grab this key. Right, now hopefully this right here is the item. Hey CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. And even if it's not, I've got the mirror. It's a nice quick exit. I just don't want to have to go search the front Skull Woods. Beans. Of course it wasn't going to be that nice. Just a little bit too much magic there. Ooh, AC's out. That's not good. Oh, nope, nope. Jerks. Yeah, that costs a fortune to get running again, too. Stay away from the spikes. What? That shouldn't have done 2 hearts worth. Unless I got hit into the spike? Oh, that blows. I was trying to save the potion and not have to use the potion. Now I'm gonna have to use the bottle of blue anyway. That's okay, it's not like it's difficult to get back. That was disappointing. There's no reason I should be taking an unintentional death this late in a seed. So it looks like it'll be 45 minutes for piece 3. Okay, we're gonna use another one. I'm gonna need to go farm money. Yeah, that's right, that was a red crystal. Okay, so we still got one item to dig out. Oh, Final Fantasy Adventure. Is that one of the Game Boy ones? I know whenever we go on a camping trip every summer, it was like we'd spend hours in the car, and I played Final Fantasy Legend 3 on Game Boy. That was my big thing to do in the car. See, I do have another key, so we can take this way in. Hopefully find the item quick and just mirror out. No, I said find it quick. That's too close. No, I made it. This Skull Woods is being a giant pain. Oh, what's my sun prize? There we go. Oh, the book. Okay, that's a thing. Get out of there. Wait, isn't there a bush crab? Oh no, the bush crab isn't around here. If I'm going over to desert, I should just get Bombo's tablet right away. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. I'm gonna go this way. Is it Ether? It's Quake. So we can't get in there at this point. Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield, but still sitting there on green mail. Checkerboard has a whole $1. Actually, after this, I think it's Dark Death Mountain. I gotta follow that hook shot. But these were all available already. Though the book, going to Bombo's tablet, I'm right here. So we will check Bombos. Always Bombagina, ABA. Yeah, so I'll check Bombos on the way out. That was just opened up. Also could do Ether Tablet. Flippers! Okay! So that's gonna give us Swamp Palace. And Ice Palace. And I guess at this point, with those available, I don't have Samaria yet though. I don't want to do Ice Palace without Samaria. Oh, okay. So there's our one item from Desert. Big key in here. Biscuits. So the big key's on the left, on the right side. I already knew the hook shot was with Magic Bat. Alright, just be right here. Beans! Alright, so the big key is over here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to hear the Zeal music. Oh, I should have picked up that 20. I didn't even have enough to pay off Kiki. It's not as if money's difficult to find. I just gotta run to the bush crab, but still. The flippers. That also gives me the... I could get the cape now. Run. Ow. Get out of there before you get hit in the butt with a floor tile. Okay, we made it. We're fine. Oh, that half magic was on Zora Ledge, though. Oh, no, that's going really far out of the way for something I really don't need. Why is the sump pump running right now? That was weird. Alright, so before 53 minutes, we're gonna be at piece 4. That was horrible. If it wasn't obvious, I'm really not good at this boss. Well, actually, it doesn't. It's not like I'm over here. I'm technically close to Bombo's tablet, but I have to go back to the Dark World to get it. Was opened up by that book, though, so I want to check it. I guess while I'm over here in the Dark World, I might as well run and grab the cape, too. Why not? And it's gonna be right over there. Okay, 300 bucks. That's actually good. That puts me into Kiki money. Actually, maybe we get the cape after Swamp. It's not difficult to get to ice with the flute and the flippers, so that's not a problem. So I really want to find Samaria somewhere before going into Ice Palace. And hopefully it's right in here. There's 5 different items we can pick up here. Six if you count that Triforce piece, but that's not like a progression type item. Still also looking for that bow. And I could do the Ice Palace bomb jump, I just don't want to. Jeez, do I remember how to Specky clip? Okay, good. It's been a while since I've played this, so I'm hoping I didn't forget some of the tech that I need to know. Well, you don't need to know it, but I like to. It saves lots of time. Got another heart. That is not Samaria. Alright, I'm doing left side. Watch it be 2 dungeon items. Hey Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Made it. I should just use the blue right now. I don't want to risk dying when I'm trying to set up a diver down. I did it wrong. There we go. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Okay. At least that 300 will let me buy another bottle of blue. This is making me more tempted to go get that half magic. But there's a lot of big money drops still sitting out there. I farmed all my money off of the the red rupee bush crabs. How did that hit me? Okay, dungeon item. This is going to be another dungeon item, and I'm going to be so mad that I went to left side for nothing. Okay, that's mildly acceptable. And I do like ooh, fairy. I do like having that extra money. So let's see, we'll hopefully be about an hour, well no, a little over an hour when we hit the halfway mark. Oh, I hope there's not an item locked in the big chest. Yeah, Zora was, I think, bombs today. So it was nothing even remotely useful. Whoops. Yep, there's an item in the big chest. And I have to go back in for it. Hey, Blue Mail, about time. I mean, I technically don't have to go back in for it, but I'm going to. I'm not sure who Morshu is, but I'm gonna guess Zora was that. It's very pointless and useless. Ow. It's been a weekend. Not sure if it was obvious or not based on the picture, but we did have to say goodbye to Lorelei on Friday afternoon. Her kidneys basically just, well, they had completely stopped working. She lost 3 pounds in the, over the course of this year already. She was down to 5.5, and it was time. But she'll always be there on the overlay now. Zelda was out here, though. Alright, that is piece number... just under the 1 hour mark. Oh, thank you. It's... I mean, she was almost... She would have been 20 on July 1st, so... Most people would kill to have a cat be around for... one of their cats around for almost 20 years. So I was definitely very lucky. Like, I kind of knew... Thursday night, I was watching Narthex's drum stream, and she was sitting on my lap, and she tried to walk onto the, like, walk from my lap up to the desk, and she fell, and I kind of caught her like this, and then I set her down, and when I noticed her walking, she was kind of, like, wobbly, and then when she laid down on the bed, I could see that, I could just kind of tell that, okay, she's not feeling very well. So we had a very good night Thursday. I mean, I didn't really sleep much. Berna. That would have been nice earlier. Like, she'd get, well, she always is. She'll get up, she'd get a drink of water, and then she'd come back and she kind of like knocking on the door, she'd scratch at the wall behind my head, so I'd lift my arm and let her crawl under. She'd sleep right under here, like right under my arm. And we did lots of cuddling on Thursday, lots of snuggles Friday afternoon. And it was, the vet did say, like, I had asked the vet, I'm like, is this too early, or do you think she's still got any decent time left? And they said, no, it's not too early at all. You're doing the right thing, because she was very likely kind of miserable at that point. Like, she was having only diarrhea. And yeah. But we're getting a nice little, they gave us, well, they did give us, with her ashes, we're getting like a paw print and a little plaque and everything. So once that comes back, it'll be behind me. Yeah, I'm really, it's like, I'm very glad, I kind of, that's the reason, like, every night I had available, I was trying to get the God Run, because I knew it was coming and it was coming soon. And it ended up, God, was that only, did I get that a couple weeks ago? So it was not much time between those. But yeah, I really wanted to have her involved in that. And, well, Zelda too. Zelda just doesn't come out. Zelda, well, now she's out a lot more. This room was kind of Lorelai's turf. And Zelda had the rest of the basement. That was close. Like, Lorelai, she wasn't going upstairs anymore. She wouldn't jump up in the window down here to sit in the sun. There was just a lot of stuff she wasn't really doing anymore. And it's like, I kind of like mathed it out, and in the 20 years, well, I just rounded up to 20 years. It was like 19 years, 10 months, and 30 days or something that she was alive. There was only about 2 months total where, like, I wasn't with her, like, sleeping next to her at night. For a while, when her and Zelda still got along, they would actually share the bed. Lorelai would sleep on my chest, and Zelda would lay between my knees. So I basically wasn't allowed to move. I mean, I was a lot younger then, so it wasn't as uncomfortable. Now when I wake up, I'm generally I'm a lot more uncomfortable. Like this morning, actually, when I woke up, because like my arm would always be sitting like this because that's where she would lay at night, and apparently I just stuck my arm out like that at night because I woke up, and since she wasn't there waking me up, like she normally would. She'd wake me up to get back in, I'd move around, I'd shuffle, my arm wouldn't be in the same position, but apparently my arm was in the same position like that for like 6 hours when I was sleeping last night, and when I woke up it was completely asleep. So that was like really weird. That is Ether, but no Samaria. Can do GT Basement right now. I'm gonna do GT Basement and hopefully pull Samaria out of there. There we go. Okay, now we can do GT, the top of GT also. And Eastern. Yeah, I will... Like, that's another problem I'd have with, like, doing tournaments in this. Is if it's a seed that makes you do Samarialess Ice Palace, I might as well not even bother, because I am going to do everything I possibly can to avoid doing the bomb jump. I hate the bomb jump. I mean, it's better than doing Ice Palace the normal way, but it's still just so long, and if you don't get a key in the first chest... You're missing a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, the mirror shield was very nice. The fire shield, I had the fire shield for blind, and that actually came in really clutch. Okay, so we can do right side of Ganon's tower, the bottom of Ganon's tower here. This track is, I believe, called Blight of Mankind, one of my favorites from Astalon. Hey, Zelda. Alright, another heart container, not bad. And the lamp! I forgot about the lamp! Alright, there we go! So that puts Pod in logic. Is that go mode? Oh, Ice Rod. That is actually go mode. I can get the 2 in here. I mean, I don't want to do... I mean, I guess I could do the bomb jump. Look, yeah, how'd Texas Roadhouse go? Oh, it's delicious. There's one that's pretty close to our house here, and... My wife's been wanting to go there for there's Samaria. Whoops. You know, I think I skipped the climb at this point. There's the big. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the GT climb. The climb is really long. I don't know if it's probably still faster than going through a whole Turtle Rock. But I've never been, well, maybe I've done one. Since I started doing Bosshunt, I think I've only done Turtle Rock once. And that might have been in one of the inverted seeds. So I'm gonna get this one out of here. I didn't want to do that. Oh well, doesn't really matter. I don't need those 4 items. We're in go mode right now. So yeah, we'll do this. I'm gonna leave the game. I'm gonna leave the climb. Silvers? Grats. Yeah, I mean, it's... If he says the silvers are in did you find the silvers in my tower when I get to Ganon? I'm gonna be like, huh. The leaderboard, I'm not sure. It's a pretty new thing that YouTube added. I think it's based on, like, chat. Like, the number of times you send messages. Because I know when I hit the button, it mentioned how many times you sent normal chats or, like, super chats. But it resets every stream. What am I doing? So, like, so it's not one of those things where, like, it stays. Okay. There we go. Number 6. I was really hoping for silvers. I know Bombos is in Mimic Cave, but we are not doing that. So that would make Cold Stare a lot nice. Maybe I will. That would make Cold Stare a lot nicer. Hey Gunslinger, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well. Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to do, like if they're trying to make, like I hope YouTube starts pushing their live, like their streaming experience to be more like Twitch's. Because like they've got the things like the channel points and the redemptions and stuff like that. The experience is so much better on Twitch, but Twitch is also just a worse platform. Like, YouTube is a much better platform overall than Twitch, and to me at least, it's not even close. There's no comparison. But the only thing Twitch has over YouTube is the things like the channel points and the things that make the viewer experience a little more exciting. Like the interactive elements. God, it's been so long since I heard this track. Well, I should say this track in Turtle Rock. I listened to this one, and like this is one of my tracks when I mow the lawn. This is on my playlist, and I repeat, if it comes on, I repeat it 4 times. Yeah, that's one thing, like Twitch just did something really crappy too for they had their big sub discount where it's like you get it, buy subs now, you'll get a big discount on subs, but instead of eating that themselves, they split the cost of it between the creators. So like Twitch partners that get a lot of gift subs, they're taking a huge cut in their overall revenue. Because Twitch decided we're not going to eat that. We're going to make you pay. We're going to make the creators on our platform pay for that because Jeff Bezos needs his money. It's like, that just absolutely disgusts me. I did that wrong. You come up here. No. I gotta use it. I can't risk dying here again. Wait. There we go. No, no, no. This has been the sloppiest Chain Chomp room ever played. Like, that could not have been worse. Well, I guess I could have died, but that's like the only possible way it could have been worse. Maybe I should have just done the GT climb. No, I mean, Blight of Mankind is good. Great track. But it's got nothing on stage 2 from Over Horizon. I just want the key. That's right. You have to pay a lot of money to send those really rich people into space. So we're gonna recoup part of that money by taking it away from Twitch partners. And it's just like, I know, well, I shouldn't say I don't like know people personally, but I saw a ton of posts from people that were partners that were like, yeah, this is gonna really hit, like, it's their full-time job. It's like, this is really hitting hard because of what they do. Because normally, like, when they do sub discounts, they still would they'd pay the streamer that full amount. So like, at least for partners, I don't know what it is for affiliate. I've never really bothered with looking at that with affiliates, but for partners, they'd pay them, they'd usually get that full amount. It's like when they changed the partner program and partners used to get a 70-30 split, I think it was. And then YouTube was like, no, we need more of that money, so it's going to be 50-50. And then they reintroduced Partner Plus, and they finally started making it like to include things like Twitch Prime subs. I mean, yeah, Prime subs and gift subs and stuff. At least I think they do. Maybe I'm completely off on that because I am nowhere near. I don't think I'll ever be a Twitch partner. But I remember reading the stuff about that. Yeah, I think it would have definitely been shorter just to do the Ganon's Tower climb. I was hoping for silvers. Oh, there is a full magic pot. Okay, I remembered how to get to it. Now we're sitting pretty. I've got the key here so I can completely skip Laser Bridge. This week is gonna be incredibly busy. We've got whoops. That wasn't the right way to do this. What just happened? My oldest has her, now that it's starting to be full dance season, she's got dance practices Monday and Wednesday. My youngest has her cheer tryouts on Tuesday. And then I'm busy on Thursdays. I've got, off-stream stuff to do, and then I watch Narthex's drum stream. So it's gonna be a very busy week. So I probably won't be back until Friday. And then Saturday we've got there's like a festival in town, and my oldest daughter, since she's on the dance team now, she's in the parade for that. And then we've also got to do we have to take tickets at the big festival, and I have to be around people, and that's incredibly difficult. I don't like being around people. Yep, yeah, it's the dance team here, like, they win national competitions, Like the high school one is, they've won they've won, like, was it like, they've won a lot. So like in our area, dance is just, it's huge. It was very exciting that my oldest actually even made the team, because it was so competitive. Yeah, like there's the coach that coaches the high school team. She's been here for like a little over 20 years, I think. And they talk about, like, you've got those colleges that'll pay football coaches obscene amounts of money. And I feel like they need to pay her that, because she's the only thing that makes our school relevant. Like, our sports team's really not good at anything except for dance. Hey, Retro Reviews, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, yeah, here, well, I mean, yeah, our football team isn't that good. And the stands, I mean, people don't come to watch the dance team or anything like that, but when they travel all over the place. So that's going to be very pricey. But it's still less expensive than cheer, which is what my youngest is staying with for now. Oh, they've already cut so many school programs here. There's no budget for schools anymore. All right, give me the big key. Early big key. That is not a big key. That's right. How did I forget it was high school graduation season? Big key? Beans. Oh, living right across the street would... Oh, wait, I can't get that. That would be kind of nice. You could still watch the games, but you wouldn't have to deal with all the people. Okay. So I guess we're going this way. Ooh, maybe the hint tile will tell me where silvers are. Oh. That was just telling me what I already knew. That Gary had a sword. Jeez, I'm down to 6 arrows. Ooh, nice 10 drop. Okay, we're doing a little better on arrows now. Right, just put the big key right here and I can just go. Big key right here. No. The big key is going to be back over there at the start. Sure, I'm going to go check that one because I feel like it is. Go! Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right, I have to rebomb. If this is, to me at least, this is by far the best Zelda game they've ever made, and it's not even close. That was not it. Like, this is the game that came with my Super Nintendo. But like, I like the Link Between Worlds a lot, so it's not just pure nostalgia. This is just, I like Zelda 1. The 3D Zeldas just really don't interest me much. I liked Ocarina of Time up until Adult Link. I thought Young Link was awesome, but then Adult Link just completely... I got so bored and everything seemed so tedious, and then there was the Water Temple. And I hated the Water Temple. Big Key? I played Breath of the Wild for about maybe 10 hours, and it just... I was so bored. I haven't even tried Tears of the Kingdom because I hated Breath of the Wild so much. Like, to me, just... I don't need open world Zelda. It didn't even feel like a Zelda game. There's the Big Key. And I know it's generally considered to be like one of the best games ever, but it's just one of those that it's not for me. The people that like it, awesome, I'm glad you enjoy it, but I just could not. I tried so hard to get into Breath of the Wild, and it just did nothing for me. Hey Coconut, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We got lots of clones. Now I gotta watch Orphan Black again. That is my favorite show ever. That's really not a spoiler either, because they reveal that it's clones in like episode 3. And if you search for it, you're gonna find hashtag Clone Club everywhere. Don't think this is, well, what do we got? We got Eastern, we've got we got Samaria for ice. This could be done in an hour 40, maybe. Actually, no, I'd have to find silvers along the way. Oh yeah, you don't need to have any other Zelda game experience to play this. Like, the vanilla game, the randomizer to me is a lot... Well, I mean, I played vanilla, so... Well, I guess I've done a lot more randomizer seeds now than I played vanilla. But vanilla is set up very well. So, like, anyone can pick it up and get through it without a ton of difficulty. I mean, there might be some things, like... Well, I'm trying to think of stuff that's really hidden away, but if you explore the overworld, it's a lot, like, in the original Zelda, you never knew what doors you were supposed to bomb. In this one, it tells you. You can see cracks in the walls. Didn't miss much exciting. Yep, we got a Friday the 13th coming up in a couple weeks. There's, has anyone talked to you about that, Coconut? They're doing another knockout tournament, and then we're gonna try to kill Jason, between the entire community 169 times. So that's gonna be very exciting. I know I'm doing commentary for at least, I don't know if it's for I don't know how the community kills are being set up, but I'm doing commentary for the knockout tournament at least. That's a good weekend to have off too. You can do Friday the 13th marathons also. That'll be, actually, I think this will be on Saturday the 14th when we're doing that. There we go. It'll start around, I believe it's noon Central Time for the knockout tournament, and then the community kills thing goes throughout the day. Boom. Yeah, that'll be on the Best of Ness channel on Twitch. Just Best of Ness, no spaces. They're the ones that organize like the big 20. Come on. One more item. Silvers. Unique item is in the sewers. That's either Quake, the bug net, the shovel, or my silvers. Or I guess it could be a bottle. That sounds about right that there was something like a Saturday the 14th. Actually, wait, I don't have to worry about arrows after this. I don't have silvers. Oops. I mean, that half magic would be really nice. Whoops. That's not what you're supposed to do. Oops. No. Alright. Ridiculous. There we go. Piece number 9. No, I'm not, I don't need to go and get half magic. I've got 3 bottles of blue, this is fine. I went out of my way to get bombos for this. Unless, you know, if a hint tile tells me where silvers are... Arrows requires a hook shot. Where did I get my first my arrows? Was that in Swamp? Was my bow in Swamp? Where was that bow? Trying to think of what other checks are hookshot locked. Oh no, they were in Ganon's tower, weren't they? Yeah, they were in Ganon's tower. I think. Why was I switching to bombs? I don't think there's anything left that requires hookshot. So that's not telling me much, because the arrows I got now were hookshot locked. Did I forget how to icebreaker? Oh boy. There we go. Okay, a shovel. Where did that other hint tile say there was a unique item? Somewhere, and I picked up one of the other unique items. Alright, we're leaving it behind. Yeah, Chaser, he does love Ice Palace. But he likes it when I don't have Samaria. Yeah, the Butter Sword would be very, very handy. Okay, good. I do have 3 bottles of blue. This is the entire reason I grabbed Bombos, so I wouldn't have to use a potion there. Because I figured I wasn't coming into this with full health. Alright, 1 puff down. 2 puffs down. 3 puffs down. I've left, like, I did not get anything out of, I didn't go into Escape, I didn't even go see Uncle. Like, I didn't do any of that. I actually did skips this time. I did early game skips. I never do early game skips. I guess I could have brought the bomb over to Pyramid Fairy. Alright, I will peek Pyramid Ledge here. No, this way. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna take that. I can do Ganon with this loadout. It's fine. I think. Got him. Ow. That hurt. I didn't get him. Well, now I have to get the torch glitch. There we go. That's a good spot to get the torch glitch. Oh, they were on Laser Bridge. Or in Lava Chest. Wait. I don't have silvers. So if I would have just went and peeked Laser Bridge, I would have been done by now. But because I'm like, no, I don't want to go to Laser Bridge. Now that added, because they were right there, I just added like 5 minutes on. Well, not 5 minutes, but probably like 3 or 4 minutes. But I mean, I was in go mode. Laser Bridge is still kind of out of the way. Well, it's not out of the way, but... And I had Mirror Shield. But at this point, like, I don't need it to complete the seed. I can do with... If I didn't have a... like a tempered sword or something, then yeah, we're definitely looking for more. This is more than enough. I've still got a full bottle of blue. Got him. Thanks for the GG's, Kyoto. Thanks for the GG's, Chris. 142. What are you looking at, Zelda? Right, I'm talking to Deaf Cat. She's just sitting on the arm of the couch in the other room, staring at the wall. Yeah, I wonder what Ganon tastes like, what the Ganon bacon would taste like. Thanks to the GG's Dimension X. Yeah, I wonder, my goal is always under 2 hours for these, but if I'm doing something like this, my goal time is usually about an hour 45. When it's just a straight up boss hunt. Thanks for the GG's retro reviews. Yeah, I mean, for most of this seed, it started out, so, and I'm very proud of how I managed to follow the logic. Because that's usually my big issue, instead of looking at things logically, I just get all the items I can, then I go to the most dense area and I don't look at, okay, this is the items it gave me. Like early on, we had a hammer, we had a moon pearl, and a glove. Well, and there was the mirror. I can't even remember the logic chain, but I got magic, I got a hook shot from Magic Bat. There's just like following stuff right when it became available and doing those checks next. I actually learned that from the Super Metroid map rando. It took me doing another game to figure out the basics of logic. Well, not having to close on Fridays and Saturdays is a definite plus. You never want to have to spend all that time sitting there. You could be doing something more fun. Or really anything. $155, for me, that's a really good collection rate. Very happy with that one. There probably, well actually no, I don't know if there'd be one that replaced the enemies, but it would be cool. I do love anything Mega Man X. Ganon would definitely be a greasy cut. got some, like, some of those eye crusties. Oh well, it's not going anywhere. But yeah, I figured that should I should probably go to bed here. I gotta get up and, well, wow, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. That is awesome. Can get an extra half hour or so of sleep. Little bit retro reviews. That is definitely the song you're hearing. It is an 8-bit version of one of the greatest songs ever made. Thanks to Bedwell Blackburn for finding this and getting it in his meme MSU pack. Yeah, I think I will call it here for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep. With dance and cheer stuff this week, I will probably not be back until Friday. There's a chance, maybe a small chance on Thursday, but I should hopefully be back on Friday. Saturday is up in the air because we've got to do our mandatory volunteering for the middle school dance team. And then I don't know what Sunday's gonna look like. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Yeah, thanks again, everyone. And we will hopefully see you next time. And for those of you on Twitch, we're